Okay, residential. I'm going on a residential today, which is always very exciting. However, it's been a bit of a pain to know what to pack, so here we go. Got t-shirts and all the bits and bobs you can expect to bring on a residential. The challenge with this residential is we're in the mountains. We're going to an exciting Bear Grylls survival camp, one of the first in the world apparently, and it's in the mountains of Ras Al Khaimah within the United Arab Emirates. So it's not in Dubai, but the mountains are further up, both altitude and further that distance. But that also means that it's going to be much colder than Dubai. Now, I've looked online and it says it's going to be highs of 5 degrees, no, lows of 5 degrees, and highs of like 13 degrees. So that's cold, that's like UK cold, and it feels colder. I swear it feels colder in Dubai when it's cold than what it does in the UK. So I'm also bringing a coat. This is one of those down coats. It's not going to rain, thankfully, but I'll need that. I'll need a jumper. I've got this jumper on, got an extra layer. It's just a bit of a pain to know what to pack. I'm also a little bit late for school, which is never good. So we need to pack quickly. And then we need to get going so that we can be there in time for everyone to check in. When you get to school as a teacher, you have to collect in all the medical bits and pieces, make sure everyone's here, obviously. The other challenge that I've got going on at the moment, which is also another pain, is the fact that it's possible that while we're there, we'll get a phone call to say that we're going to have an inspection next week. Not great, because that means that I need to bring this. This is heavy as well. This is my laptop, obviously for planning. It's my planning week anyway, so I'd have to bring it anyway. But that means that I just have to bring that regardless. Bottle in here, hopefully that doesn't drop out. Toiletries. I think I've got all my toiletries now. Again, this is where being late is not helpful. And one of these packable towels. These are unbelievable. Probably the best thing I've brought to Dubai in terms of travel when you're going to the beaches. Packable towels. I made a travel video about how useful these are. And then this is my tech kit. I'm currently filming on the Osmo Pocket Mini. This is a lovely bag. TikTok gave me. TikTok. Okay. And that's going to go in there, I think. I'm hoping that just fits in nice and... Don't like that. Okay, that will do. So, almost forgot the most important thing, and that is underwear. That would have been quite embarrassing. Would have been a bit smelly. Shove those down there. Job done. So, that's me packed, I believe. I think I've got a little bits up here. Can of deodorant just in case I do get smelly. Okay, so that's me done. I'm looking forward to seeing what we get up to in the mountains. I think it's going to be different. I don't think I've got any kind of wet activities to crack on with this time. It's going to be an interesting one. I've got something in the mountains planned one of the days, which is going to be extremely exciting. And right behind me, you won't be able to see this because it'll be reflecting off the glass. Lovely sunrise. So let's go, let's enjoy ourselves, and let's go and see what the day has in store for us. I feel like one of those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Look at the size of this. I thought this was much smaller than it's turned out to be. But ready, late, off we go. Right, rookie error made. I've forgotten the crucial thing, and that's snacks. So it's not good, but thankfully the SLT have put together a box, and inside the box there's some treats for staff. Sweets are included, so that's good. Here are the different treats inside the box as we checked the children in and took their IDs. I grabbed myself some snacks and a coffee for the bus journey. The journey itself was about 2 hours to get to the camp in Ras Al Khaimah. It was a really straightforward thing, and the children enjoyed looking at all the different camels on the way. Once we got to the camp, the only sketchy part was the entrance was really tight and narrow, but it was quite impressive to see the bus driver did an awesome job of getting down to the campsite. Okay, so this is the pods in the camp zone. Look at this environment. It feels like like Mars. Not that I've ever been there, but so let's go and have a look inside one of these. So this is my room, and inside, it's so cool. You can see it's like a double bed type situation, and then on the side there's like pots and pans, bits and pieces in here that I could use if wanted. Kettle, but guess who's not brought bits and pieces for that? There's like camp chairs down there, towels as needed, and then through here, toilet area and shower. So inside the desert, this is amazing with the background. Quite happy with this. And then this here is a window, so I've got a little tiny view out there. So that is a really cool little area, nice little place to crash at the end of the night. It's middle of nowhere at the moment, so although I do have signal, it's not the greatest, but to be honest, it's quite peaceful. The children's camp is actually a little bit away from our camp. Ours was over there, so it was a little bit more of a walk, but there are staff who stay with them. The children's actual bunks were large rooms like this, and then they slept on the little beds that looked like that. The camp itself had these tiny bugs, which were an absolute pain. Very painful bites, but easy enough to get rid of. From there, we had our lunch. Lots of food that the children absolutely loved. Some of the activities were next. We went on this climbing frame, and then we also had a really nice hike type survival walk through the mountains, which again the children thoroughly enjoyed. During our first evening, we roasted marshmallows over an open fire while playing a range of camp games. Good morning, this is day 2. This is the only full day that the children are going to be doing. Yesterday was a lovely day. They had lots of different things going on, a couple of activities, and the food was great. They also had a campfire, which they thoroughly enjoyed. So today with the activities, they've got a couple of activities to start the day. Then they've got this thing called Sledder, which I'm genuinely really excited for. From there, then they're going to come back, film, food, and a couple of other bits too. So this camp so far has been really exciting for the children. The setting still, to me, is just a wow setting. So, join me. Your finger's in it.
When you were younger, you're still young, Macaroni. What are you saying? Let me have a shot, let me have a shot, let me have a shot. I got one shot, do not mix it.
Oh. I've knocked them off! Okay, so far, a couple of activities. Now we're going to go to the Sledder, which is exciting. The journey to the Sledder was extremely scenic, although you're not actually allowed to bring your phone onto the slide as it is just too fast. Day 2 complete. Today has been an amazing, full, jam-packed day. Children got involved with a range of activities to start the day with. They started with some team games and then some archery. Then we had lunch. Again, lunch was like lots of chicken gooch, things that kids would eat, really, things that you'd expect to see at like a party, which is brilliant to get the children eating. But my favourite activity of the day was the Sledder. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting it to be as fun as it was. To start off with, some of the children were a bit nervous and would go a little bit slowly, but then after a while, one child in front of me just decided to bomb it down, and because I had my own pod for the second turn, I was able to just absolutely send it, launch it straight down, and it's something that if you're ever in Ras Al Khaimah region, perhaps you're doing the zip lines, I would definitely recommend it. The guys at the Adventure Centre have organised everything. And one thing I wanted to do with this video is shout those guys out. If you are a teacher and you're at a school and you're looking for a new camp provider, they're amazing. I'm not getting paid to say this, but you know when you see someone doing a really good job and you think, yeah, fair play, like they deserve like a shout out. So the Adventure Centre, feel free to check them out. I'll leave the link. I think I've made another video where I left the link in the description. But yeah, top day 2. I'm going to leave this video here. I know that there's going to be a couple more different things that we're going to do tomorrow, but for showing you what this camp is like, I feel like we've been able to do that. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and make sure you go and check out another video about camp and things like that. I'll leave that link up there because I've made a couple of videos about camp in the past. Hope you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Until okay, so night 2 complete.